How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode here on the KaoshKraft server. Today, I want to show you exactly what I've been doing, because I've been pretty busy. Very busy. Building some stuff. Now, you can see already. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Yeah, that's our tower. Many things have changed on this thing. In fact, it's not finished. But I thought I'd show you guys how it's coming. I wanted to get it done. I don't know. I was in a building mode. I felt like building, I did some building, and this is what turned out. So I'll quickly go do a little loop around it so you can see what's going on. The roofs, as I said, I wanted to stay true to the roofs here in the KaoshKraft server spawn, and I think it did work quite well keeping these roofs here. They might not have quite as good of a curve coming outwards. We can work on that in the future, but I don't know if it's too necessary, to be honest. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Because, yeah, if you have a look, these ones kind of kink out just a tad, only at the bottom, actually. But it gives it this cool effect as if it is kinking out the whole way. But look at that. One little issue is, if you have a look here, you can see there's like a block out there. Now, the problem is that over there is the support for that tower. But if we move one over this way, then it just looks too fat. So, I don't know. I thought we would just compromise and leave it. See how it goes. Also, you'll notice that we have a tower, which we'll go check out now. But I've done all this cool texturing of the stone brick over there. I think it's looking actually quite good. But yeah, so let's quickly go check out inside, because that's the fun part. Now, that damn, the fire makes me, every time I hear it, I think something's burning down. Now, inside here, oh, by the way, I can't remember who it was, but thank you very much for the suggestion to put some trapdoors on the top. I don't know if this was what you meant, but this is what I came up with. I thought they looked pretty cool, like, just as something to add onto there. So, what we've got in here is just our normal floor. We come up one more level. We've got this here, and I've actually put this pillar in over here because this pillar wasn't in here before, but you'll see that we need it just so that everything kind of works out a little bit better than it did before. So we'll go up. We've got some windows looking out. It gets a little bit dark over here. However, I had windows in, and it just didn't work too well. So we'll have to just light them up. Don't have any torches on us. But then some more windows. Dark. You all know it's bad darkness. And then we got the top, which we've got a nice little lookout. Now, the lookout, I don't know. I found that this roof over here was not working quite as good as it should. Connecting in with this one, which we had originally, which was way down there. And I thought, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just make a building that we can look out and see the spawn. And I think we've got a really awesome, in fact, this is a really awesome view to see pretty much everything from spawn. Look at that. We can see every single direction. And you can see down to where our house is, where Fancy's house is. You can pretty much see actually all the houses from here, which is really awesome. Really cool. And yeah, that's looking pretty good. Sadly, even when I'm on my highest render distance, we still can't see our tower, which is a bit sad, but that's alright. Now, for those of you guys who are worried about this being too dark and we haven't lit up all the places yet, don't worry. We're in our spawn area, which is actually protected from mobs. We don't have mobs spawning on in these chunks here, so we're cool. So don't worry. Don't worry about it. Alright. So today, what we want to do is, first of all, because of course, we need to do some more decorating, because this thing's not finished. It's very plain right now. Look at it. It's still kind of... It's lacking something. Now, what I think it's lacking is bushes. And the other thing it's lacking is a bit of windows. So what we're going to do, we're going to add these two. We can actually get that there. We might have to go collect some more bushes out somewhere. I'll have to sleep the night away later. Yeah, let's go work out some windows quickly. So get up here. Come on. I'm going to replace these blocks here. These blocks here, underneath, look how slow we go up. They're not real water blocks. They're just flowing water, if you get what I mean. They're going down. They're not water source blocks. So let's have a look at where we want windows. We'll want a window in there. Let's go get that window out. And pop one of these. We'll just... Wait. So I mean this window will have to be... We do need that block there. Okay. Okay, see, this is what you get for doing complicated things. Alright, we'll do this. And as for a window there, we could put one in here, because this will be where it's meant to be. Let's just... That'll work. You know what? Like, I'm not a fan of having windows in corners of things. For instance, over here, you'll see what I mean. Like, there, I'm not a fan of this sort of stuff. But it'll work. It's not a big problem. It's not much trouble. And we should be alright. So we'll put another window in over here somewhere, maybe even 2. And another one in here for sure. We'll just do this. In fact, this one here could even be a bigger window. Alright, the next step will be to add in some of these bushes as well. Because I think the windows will come out alright. But I think over here we need some bushes just coming up here as if they kind of crawling up the walls. Creeping up there. Let's try this out. I'm not so sure how it's going to go, but I think it's really what this piece over here is missing. So if we can just kind of get that over there, just do something like that, maybe there, and we'll see how these are going. We don't have any trouble with the fire over there, because fire spread is also off on the server, so that's not a worry, which is in many ways actually quite a good thing to have fire spread off here, because it means that we can build to build, and not necessarily be purely survival built, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be completely true to the Minecraft survival aspect of not being able to build anywhere near a fire, which kind of makes fires really useless to have, which, as I say, I prefer it with this off. Yeah, that's what we need. We need stuff like that, like, just kind of hooking around there. Let's have a look how it looks on this side. Yeah, just stuff like that I think will work out quite well. We'll put a few more just over here. Like that. And I want to get a few spruce and birch as well in here because we do have it in the trees, spruce and birch mix. And I think that'll be a little bit better to have that. Like, look at this. There's a bit of spruce. Actually, do we have birch? We might not have birch, but yeah, definitely get a bit of spruce in there just to get it looking a little bit nicer, a little bit more variance. Get a bit more variance in it. Okay, good. That's next thing done. Now, the next decoration thing will be adding in some of these in places like that, for instance. You see what I mean? Just creating a little bit of a thing here. And I want to add some bushes down the bottom. That's what we will be adding down in those. So just on these bottom areas here, we're going to add in a little bit of fences just for a bit of detail to make it detract from the fact that this is a big white wall. So that's really not something we want, is a giant plain wall. Am I going to leave that there? I think I'm going to leave that with that one. Let's have a look at that now quickly. Yeah, miles of improvement on that. Perfect. Alright, so now what we can do is we can get started. Now I want to quickly, before we get going with what I'm about to go on with, I want to thank you guys for your participation in the last one, because you guys helped me out with a lot of blocks that we would want to add to this store. And that was very useful, because I honestly, I have quite a few blocks I want to add, and you guys had a lot of suggestions for blocks as well, which is awesome, because we got ourselves a business then, I guess. So what I want to do is I want to quickly make some chests. Let's gather. This isn't going to be a lot, but I'm pretty sure that all we need to do is make these chests and put a sign on them, and we can store quite a bit of stuff in there. I don't think we'll sell ridiculous amounts of things, so we could do this quite easily. We'll put in chests, and we need a way of... Do we have... Let's get a few of these guys. Like that. Cool. So now we've got shelves to put stuff on. We'll see how these work. Maybe we'll need slabs. So we'll put a shelf down over here with a chest in there. We'll put a chest in over there. Put another shelf in here with a chest. Oh, we can't do that. We can maybe do a trap chest, maybe. We'll see. Shelf in there, chest. And we'll do a shelf in there, chest, to kind of make a little bit of variance. So what we can do is we can put our signs on these chests. We can kind of have them all over the show like this. And that will mean that we should be... Okay, actually we could do this. And the cool thing is, because we've got those, you can open them. You know what I mean? See that? So that's perfect. Alright, so we'll do a few chests like that. Maybe put some on this wall. Put a chest down here. There. We can do something like that. That was not... that was not a chest. We'll do that there. That there. One of those down here, maybe. And just kind of spaced out. I like this spaced out feel. So as you walk in, you can kind of look around. Get a little bit confused. So it forces you to look around and see what I have, I guess. So we'll do that again. Another few of those, however many we can get out. This really doesn't come to much because it's silly the way stairs work. So we'll do that there. Put in another 5 more. We can do some over here. There. Why are they all coming upside down? There we go. And by the way, so some ideas for blocks. Someone suggested beacons. I'm not too sure if we can do that, but really we could do beacons. Like that's true. But the only thing with beacons is that'll take us a lot of time, so they'll have to be very expensive. But I'm thinking more along the lines of very rare blocks, building blocks, and stuff that you want, but you can't get very easily. As I say, such as this sort of stuff. Quartz was one that people put in. Glowstone, the prismarine stuff like that. That is, you kind of have to source from weird locations. I want to do that sort of stuff, and I've got a few plans. So for today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and get ourselves a few blocks that we're gonna be selling. So first of all, let's add these guys into a chest because these guys we're gonna be selling. So we'll put these all in. For instance, this one here. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna quickly go see, because we've got a plugin on this server which allows us to have a look at, like, well, not have a look, but to sell things using signs. And we've got an example over here. So if we type, I'm pretty sure we just have to type in this particular way. So KK shop 1. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll have to get Biggs or someone to help us out with this. Let's just have a look at that. So KK shop 1S50, so it's $1.50 emerald. Right. Okay. Well, see, like for instance, when I click there, it says you don't have enough items to sell. Maybe we'll just wait and figure that out. Alright, so what we'll do maybe is we'll just put on an emerald price, because we use emeralds on the server, and I'm happy to accept emeralds at an emerald price. In fact, I almost prefer that, to be honest. So that's not a bad deal. So what we'll do is we'll put in some of these. We're not going to be doing pricing today. Where did I put them? Right over there. There. Perfect. Alright, cool. So what we want to do first of all is I want to double check that we have got Minecraft 1.11 on here, because last time many of you guys said we do, but we actually didn't when I did that. I'm fairly certain we didn't, for the fact that that was over here. Look here. So you see up the top there, I've got up to fine Minecraft 1.11. I'm fairly certain if we were on the server with Minecraft 1.11, it wouldn't have said that there, but I didn't check. But yeah, the last time I'm pretty sure it should have allowed us to make that observer block. And I want to quickly see if we can make one of those again. Now, hopefully I remember the recipe. I'm pretty sure I remember the recipe. We need some quartz. Tell me we have some quartz. Please have some quartz. 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 Okay, no quartz. Right, we'll, oh, that's looking pretty sad, that redstone crate there. Okay. Tell you what, I'll have to grab some quartz and we can test this out. Okay, wait, never mind. We've got some quartz. Let's do this. Oh, I need another one of those. Now we'll just take the whole thing. Alright, so quartz goes there, redstone goes there, and those go there, right? Okay, it's still doing this. Now how do we... Okay, that's really weird. Because we've got over there, Minecraft 1.11. How else do we check whether or not we have this? We could do the max entity cramming, which I know is not on there because we've got all of our skeletons, they don't start dying. Didn't they update chicken skins from the bottom? I'm pretty sure we did that. That could be a thing. But I'm pretty sure we're not in Minecraft 1.11. Remember, I'm using a Minecraft 1.11 launcher. And I think that's why we're getting this here. But I don't think we're in Minecraft 1.11 right now. Despite if you guys play on the server, I'm pretty sure the survival world is, but I'm pretty sure our KaoshKraft SMP, this one, is not. So maybe we can find a chicken. We can see if we can see up into its neck, because a lot of, I don't know if this is a 1.10 thing or 1.11 thing that was fixed, but normally with chickens, yeah, they fixed the skin underneath, right where I was looking there before, just underneath there. You see that? that used to be see-through. You could actually see into the chicken's head. So I thought that was a 1.11 fix. Bit weird, but yeah, if you guys know any way of testing it, let me know. I don't want to go kill shulkers because I don't want to go destroy shulkers for no reason. But yeah, that is something we will be testing out in the future. But what we're going to do is we're going to go on a little bit of a quest for a few items that we need. So first of all, I'm going to do a secret item, which we'll find out in a few episodes' time, because you guys are going to love this item. Many of you guys will probably, you know what, I'm not going to say anything, because it might give it away, but it's good. It's good. Trust me. Trust me. It's going to be amazing. So, yeah, I'll go on a hunt for, maybe let's go get some glowstone, start filling up our glowstone. Whoa, what is going on here? Okay, never mind. Yeah, we'll go fill up some glowstone. Okay, guys, so we have gone ahead and done some work in the nether. In fact, why are we going this way? Our store's this way. And what we've done in the nether is we've gathered a ton of nether quartz. Look at that. That's a whole heap of nether quartz there. And what we're going to do is we're going to get this broken down into normal nether quartzy quartz, like, you know, the quartz itself. And then what we're going to do after that is we'll probably just make it into blocks, or we'll see what happens. So first of all, I want to heal that up. We'll just, maybe we'll just pillar up. In fact, this could be kind of a cool experiment to go check what everything looks like from up the top here. So our next plan is, we have obviously got a little bit of glowstone. I found some glowstone around the place. We've got about 3 stacks at the moment, but I want to get a full chest of that. I want to get a full chest of everything, pretty much. And then what we can do is I want to go exploring for some other blocks. So blocks that as I've mentioned before, which I'm pretty excited to get, are some prismarine blocks. I think they'll be really great. Of all the types, we want the sea lanterns, we want the green, like the dark prismarine, whatever it is. We want the normal stuff, pretty much everything, and sponges. If we get our hands on them, they'll be worth a ton as well. So we'll have a look at we'll see what happens. We'll see what we do. You can see on the server here, we've got a bit of a, look at that. Like, it's every now and then it just kind of messes up. You see what I mean? But yeah, let's see how many we get from one stack. Oh no, you know what I've done? We're gonna have to get rid of this. You know why? Because I didn't bring my fortune pick, so we're just gonna be silk touching it back down again. Oh man, that's not very smart. So yeah, I'll have to do that and just get that done off camera. The other blocks that I'm thinking of doing, not only the prismarine, I'm also thinking probably along the lines of building blocks. For instance, the cracked stone brick and the mossy stone brick. They're 2 blocks that you kind of have to go quite a bit out of your way to get, and they're pretty useful. So obviously they're not going to be ridiculously expensive. But what we will do is we will get them and make sure that we do have them. So what we're going to go do now, in fact, maybe we can store some of these in their chest right now, just to get them out the way. Oh, by the way, I'll put a coming soon sign here. And that's purely because I don't want people to come in here. We'll just store this here for now. Yeah, I don't want people to come in here and try and take our stuff. We've also got a bunch of this here, because we haven't made prices for them yet. And glowstone, that was down the bottom there. Perfect. Alright. So, for today, guys, I think we've pretty much finished off what I wanted to get done. It's a bit of a short episode. That's probably because I did quite a bit of building off camera. But I'm really loving the way this build looks. I love the way it turned out quite a bit. So, good view. Good shop. I think we've got a good premise on our shop. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.